All right, so welcome. Let's have a cozy channeling session. My name is Myia, and I read the energies. And today we're going to read for my collective that I am connected to, or that I am meant to be connected to. You might be experiencing a little bit of almost like acid rain in the energy field right now. This is basically an effect that is happening because not only is it storming outside for me right now and for many of us on the West Coast in the United States, but energetically as well, there is a feeling of a lot of things being cleared out of our energetic atmosphere. And you might be feeling this coming down on you or moving through you right now, as a lot of people are shedding in many different layers, in many different ways, the things that don't serve them going forward. But this is a world thing that's happening. This isn't. It's kind of even our solar system kind of thing that's happening right now, especially with all the solar flares. Kind of that's all lining up as this energy is moving throughout our solar system, and it is bringing in waves of energy that are washing through us and knocking off the things in our fields that don't belong there anymore. So many of you who have felt a calling for a very long time, you are going through another phase of this in order to make space for bringing in more energy, more of your energy, more of your power and what you are here to do on this planet, in this body. So this comes a lot with shedding old fears as well, because this is a physical process that is happening to our bodies. And so down to the cellular level, down to the DNA level, things are being cleared and opened at the same time right now. And there is kind of like a back and forth where one day you'll experience more of a clearing and you'll experience more things leaving. And the less resistant you can be to that, the more you will be able to get through this process more gracefully and more quickly, because this cycle is coming to a close soon. So one day you'll feel a letting go, and then the next day there'll be a little bit of like a settling and a bringing in of new energies. And very soon there will be a huge uptick of energy coming in. Right now it's a little bit more of a clearing phase for us, for this collective that I'm speaking to. Right now would be a really good time to remind yourself of the positive aspects of your soul that you have come across in the past. And these could be spirit animals, spirit guides was just the first example that came to me. Like really connecting in with your, not, what's the word? It's not idols, but it's just these aspects of your being that resonate with aspects outside of you, which are actually just a part of you. And if there's something that you really love and enjoy, as someone has been telling me recently, then that's something that is actually a part of you, something that you see outside of yourself that you wish you were more of. It's actually already a part of who you are. So, but they are bringing this up because they are reminding you to really connect in with your symbols again, or the things that help to ground you here on Earth and remind you of, it's a grounding without it being like, I'm in my human experience, but it's like connecting to those positive aspects of yourself that you can carry with you and use as kind of like a guardian or a shield during this time, because you're going to be watching other people going through these changes as well. And at this point, it's really important to basically like maintain your own level of awareness and frequency as you continue to go through these changes, because it'll just be a shorter process in general. So let's see if there's anything else that wants to come through today. Okay, I'm actually looking up right now, and just speaking of reading signs, so I tend to go back and forth between reading like the Akashic field, but then I also read a lot of signs and symbols around me just in the world, because I don't believe in coincidence. And there's just no such thing. And let's see, there are paths that we are not meant to follow that we may get distracted by, but there's no such thing as coincidence, because even those paths that we might get distracted by, that was something that we probably needed to learn anyways. So I'm just looking up, I have this bowl of mini tarot right here, and right at the front looking at me was this little tiny 7 of Wands. And so this is a card about like fighting to maintain your ground, and you have a lot of adversity coming at you. But it's also a card of meditation, because there's different ways to approach how you maintain your energy field. And they're saying that you already know how to do that. You already have your ways, especially those who are really ready for this message. You already have ways of maintaining your energy field. And depending on where you're at in this process, it could be more physical, or it could be more, just more energetic, just more mindful, just more of a state of being. Or it could be you need to take an Epsom salt bath and kind of shut some things out and for a little while, and maybe purge a little bit. There's so many different ways of connecting in. So they're just like, just keep that tether. Just keep that tether to your higher self at this point. And you might find yourself dipping really low. And when that happens, just remember that you're past the point of spiraling, and you don't have to spiral down as far as you have in the past. That you can actually go down low so that you can release something, and so that you can kind of correct course on some of these energies that weave throughout your path, and weave throughout your relationships, and weave like just make up everything that you are. So you can dip down low in order to kind of release some of that energy and be with it, but maintaining your anchor in yourself and in peace, whatever that way may look like in the moment, will be highly beneficial in those more stressful moments. And yeah, okay, let me just kind of clear some of that out, and just gonna clear out a little bit of that busy, everything all at once, everything for my collective. Let's see if there's anything else for my collective today. I feel like that was the message for today, so I am going to go ahead and end it here, but thank you so much for tuning in, and if this was something that you really enjoyed, then please subscribe and like this video, comment, tell me about your current experience, or if it struck a chord with you. And yeah, I think that's it. Thank you for joining, and I will see you next time. Bye for now.